Hi, this is Tapcat. Welcome back. Today is the day we are going to take down the Progeny. We've been working on this for a little while. It's all led up to it, but now it's time for us to put up or shut up. We've already equipped everybody as best we can, so let's see, we only have 2 encounters. I suppose that's something. Window and door, so we don't really have a lot of breach options, but I'm not going to bother to unequip the breaching charge. So let's just go. We'll see what happens.
We knew the Progeny were up to something, but not 60 floors up. Whatever they're building isn't finished. We need to make sure it stays that way.
So I can get 25 defense for 1 person. I think I'll pass on coming through that door. And someone has to get marked. Who does it make sense to give defense to? Torque already has some dodge, so it'll kind of stack. I mean, defense and dodge don't stack exactly, but between the two. All right. I'm gonna hold this.
Open sesame.
All right, let's see what happens. So I saw the Archon. Oh, we got an Acolyte. All right. There's the Archon, a Resonant, another Acolyte, Thrall, a Brute. Okay, wow, this is a lot of guys who are gonna shoot at us. The problem is, I'm kind of stuck. I can't really hit most of them. And I'm not gonna spend everybody's actions trying to kill the Archon. He's probably the only one we could hit. So, I mean, you know I want to kill the Acolyte. I hate it when they have 1 health. Just do it. Alright, so we don't have to worry about him anymore. Is there anybody closer or that There's some chance I could kill this idiot. It's not likely, I admit. Actually, I can make it likely. Is that... That's the one, right? That's the one. Yeah. Let's just have the 2 of them team up. Guaranteed kill. I'm not sure how much damage we took out of that. It seemed like it might have been a fair bit. But we took 2 of them out. Alright, it actually wasn't bad. Okay. They're just going through all their little things. So they're going to try to retreat up here, and that means when we get to the second encounter, anybody who manages to retreat successfully, we'll now have to fight in addition to all the people that were going to be there no matter what. So yes, we would really like to keep them from doing that. Now, I'm a little torn, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just come over here. Well, I will if it'll click for me. There we go. I thought about using cooperation to give Zephyr a shot at this idiot. Well, let's keep that one in our pocket for the moment. Okay. Not great, but it could have been worse. Wow.
I'm moving.
I mean, I'll shift to full cover and get away from that.
Showing off.
Let's not zap the codex at this time. Let's just finish this idiot. That'll get rid of one of the runners. The Archon's the other one, and honestly, I may let him go and kind of focus on some of these other troublemakers. We'll see. Oh, great. There goes my ammo. That's alright. The ammo thing is an annoyance. It's honestly not that big a deal. Oh, that's right. So, I mean, this is the problem with an ability like that is, you know, it sounds so amazing, but you're only hitting 2. Well, I do want to know what this is like. What I don't know is if I'll get momentum when this is over. Let's find out,
Too close.
since I've never had a chance to use it. They're both rooted. Yeah, see, it's good, but it's not good because now I'm kind of hung out to dry.
On the go. Careful, you're exposed.
Yeah, let's. Oh, I don't have ammo. Crap. I'm pretty sure Zephyr does not have a medikit. I think that Patchwork is the other one that has it, which means if I spit poison, she would be affected too. That's a shame because I could kill the Resonant. Well, I guess I do this then. Yeah, actually, I'm being silly.
I've got you.
This is a kill. You know, I'm not used to being able to do the tongue grab. Oh God, I forgot. I forgot that
Weapons dry.
killing the Resonant freaks her
I'm
out. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine. Alright, this is safe-ish.
Headed worm needed.
It's not safe,
Tracking you.
but let's do this for sure.
He'll be fine.
If you think it's best.
Alright. Just undid my good work. Yeah. Figured he was going to do something like that. So she's not in the middle of that thing. I tell you what. Let's stay where we are, and we're going to use stasis on this moron. And then I'm probably going to leave the codex for the moment. I mean, Zephyr has a good chance of just getting that kill. So let's do this. I like it. Take another guy off the board. Now the Codex does less damage. Although I don't really remember Codexes using psionic attacks. They do the vortex thing and they shoot you. Like that. Okay, so yeah, seriously, let's just do this. There you go. Most annoying idiot on the map is no longer around. I'm fine with this.
There's never enough ammo.
So Torque is still unhappy. I need to do this. Then there's no way I'm gonna leave her that wounded. And you know, I'm thinking let's go ahead. I'm gonna give Patchwork an action. Do I want Patchwork? No, I'll do Zephyr. See, my only concern is whether Zephyr can get here with one action, but I believe she can. Yeah, she can. And we'll split it, but that's alright. I've waited long enough. It's not like we're killing her with one shot from anybody. And we'll just come here. So both of them are ready to run now. I feel like I should be able to stop at least one. Alright, so let's do this. I mean, let's just finish. Oh, she can't. She can't target the actual codex. I'm going to have to move her for that. I'm going to just move here. I mean, I like being behind full cover, even if it's, well, I guess I don't really need to worry about the codex herself. I mean, not after this. And of course the icon will just go around the cover if he wants to. Whatever. That's not the point. Okay. Then we have Codex B, who is not a runner right now. So maybe we just... Nah, man. I'm not leaving her alive. I'm not doing it. We'll all dogpile on the Archon after this. And if he gets away, he gets away. I don't think he will.
I'm out again.
Okay. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead. Oh. Oh, she can't target him for that. All right, that's fine. Let's just reload.
Good.
I'm going to shoot him. I have a pretty good chance here. I'm fine with it. We got to start the process. He's only got 5 health left, so... You know. Does anybody need safeguard? I don't really think so. She's like the worst hurt. Actually, yeah, that's stupid.
Let's get your insides back inside.
I still have another encounter to go to. If all I had to worry about was this one, it'd be different. And I can still chip away. Even without ammunition. Okay, that's annoying. Well, I'm just going to let her be hurt. We're going to finish this room, move on to the next encounter. I'm really glad that nobody got out of here, though. Not one enemy went through that door.
Elevators have been out for decades, so you get to take an alternate form of transport to the top.
Pneumatic cannon?
It's an anti-gravity sled, cobbled together by squatters during the occupation. Mildly exposed to the elements. Well, mild to moderate exposure. You'll be fine.
So we have, this is an interesting one because you get a plus and a minus for each one. First through this entrance does +3 damage. Sounds awesome. First unit will have their weapon disabled. Okay, this is actually not a minus because Zephyr will be perfect for going through the door first. But let's look at this one. Enemies deal +1 damage during the breach. Last unit does +3. All right, well, this is a no-brainer. We'll go ahead and use this. And then, you know, Here's my concern. That's alright. I'll go ahead and use it. I think even though it says this is second of 2, there might be more encounters after this.
Go, go, go.
But we'll just go ahead and use it because 3 of the 4 of us need the heal. So that's pretty good value. If anything, I would have held the hollow targeting thing, but it's fine. I don't mind. Not a ton of dudes on the map. What's that? Sorcerer. So no acolytes to take out. This is kind of tough. I can't really tell. Like, are there more people back here somewhere that if I go that way, I'm going to be in trouble? I think this guy is the closest to us physically. And so I'm more comfortable having her end up there until it's her turn. Granted, she's going first, at least for us. That doesn't mean she'll get to go before they do their thing. Let's try to take out this idiot. Be one last guy to shoot at us, if nothing else. Alright. Now, where's that other brute? Huh? Not the other brute, the brute. I'll go ahead and do this. This should soften him up enough for Zephyr to just get the kill. Alright, beautiful. So what do we got? Yeah, there are more guys over there, including an acolyte.
The stream of sound has ebbed away.
1, 2, 3, 4. All we have to do is start the generator. Yeah, there's another encounter. See, I remembered that, but I wasn't confident because, you know, you play a whole campaign and then it's like, yeah, I don't remember the intimate details of every single fight. So I don't need to get here immediately or anything. Why don't I come and beat the hell out of this guy? I probably can't kill him, unfortunately. What if I did something like this? Whoa. Like this, and we could take out that little pylon thingy? I believe that would sort of slow down some of the psionic types. And she even ended up in halfway decent cover. And disoriented that guy. Not that it slowed down his ability to aim any. Granted, I just realized she was standing out there with no cover whatsoever. Can I see what this looks like from here? How is that not cover? This is cover. This is not cover. Okay, doesn't matter. Stay calm. So I think I'm just gonna have to live with the fact that the sorcerer is gonna be at her back.
Watch my back. Move or die.
Is what it is. And I'm probably going after the acolyte. Yeah, let's do that. And then the pylon will get a secondary jolt.
Shocking hostile.
Go on.
I don't know, maybe I should have taken out the wounded guy, but it's an acolyte. And we did get another pylon, so, you know. Acolytes. Kill them all, I say. All right. Terminal heal thyself. She can't see. Oh, wait. Maybe she can. She can see, but boy, does she have a crap aim. Well, I tell you what. What if I push this guy down in the turn order? Or, he said, what if I finished off? Well, that wouldn't finish him off. But it would hurt him. And hurting an acolyte, that's like the highest calling you can have. No, killing an acolyte is the highest calling, but it's the second highest.
Have bothered.
We're going to have a lot of wounded acolytes running around. Yep, full cover doesn't do anything to slow down Soulfire. Okay. Well, the poison spit isn't that great. Because I think we can just line up a kill shot here. Actually, why don't I just do this?
Watch me move.
I'll save me ammo.
Don't be a target.
Just do that.
Freeze on.
Bye-bye. You're not a resonant. You don't make us panic. That's one last acolyte. Don't. Okay. That was good. Well, if you've been paying attention at all, then you know there's only one right answer to the question, who we attack next. So one of the things, all kidding aside, that I'm very happy about, we did have a number of actions in a row where we just kind of wounding guys, and that's always a little disconcerting, right? Because you want to just take dudes off the board. But what's really awesome is that now, like after wounding them, we're just pop, going through them really quickly. Now, you know what I did wrong there? I was worrying too much about what I was saying and not enough on what I could do. I should have used stasis on the sorcerer. Well, I say that, but maybe not, because then we wouldn't be able to really do much right now. Let's do this. I don't know, I guess it would have given me an extra turn to heal, but that's kind of cheesy, so 40%. What if I gave her an action and just let her jolt him?
Go now.
Only thing I don't like about that plan is it probably won't be back up for the beginning of the next mission, but
Stopping the target.
I can live with that. Alright, she's got 5 health left, and we still have to punch through the armor. Or it has 5 health. I don't think I'm going to worry about cover as much. In fact, you know what I could do? Ooh, 79%. What's my chance at this? 68. I could poison spit. I'll do that. What's the cooldown? 3 turns. I kind of want to save it. I know that's being greedy, but I want it for the beginning of the next mission. So let's just do this.
Don't struggle.
There you go. Now, let's grab the loot.
Transferring. You'll make it.
So when we start this generator, excuse me, it'll activate the elevator. Reinforcements, and I can't get to the elevator. I would say that's not ideal. It's alright though. I'll just go on Overwatch. Do we know where they're coming from? Over this way. Well, there you go.
Covering the squad.
I don't think they'll... Well, at least some of us will be able to do it. You know, maybe this isn't smart, because I don't want to be standing here and then they come in and before she gets to go again, Like, what if they go first and just shoot her while she's flanked? I better get out of harm's way.
Next time, faster.
Now, here I feel a little safer, because at least she has cover. Alright. Yeah, see, well, alright, it wouldn't have mattered.
New notes arise.
Because the Acolyte isn't going to flank you, he's just going to do whatever he does regardless of your cover. I love that she's going to zap every idiot that walks through that door, by the way. Can't get out. Cannot get out. Well, crap. Alright, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to come... Oh, no, I'm not close enough. Doggone it. I was going to just attack somebody and then use momentum, but it's okay, because I have another plan. I'm going to come as far as I can. Then I'm going to use team up. It's really bad that the Acolyte is here, though, because he could, like, do the force grab thing. There's literally nothing I can do about that right now, though. So, if he grabs one of those two, could I use Zephyr to attack this idiot and then momentum to get out? I think I could. Oh, even better. Yeah, never mind. We're good. We're fine.
Trying the hostile. Next time, just shoot.
Because now Zephyr should definitely be able to get the kill and get out. Yep. I'm going to go the minimum distance. And then...
On the run.
Oh, Zephyr. You're the best. Right. And I even get a heal.
Gremlin on the way.
I don't want to say
Just
this
a
is
scratch.
working out really well. I don't want to say that because this is XCOM.
Needed the exercise.
Move fast, stay low.
Well, I'll reload.
Ready to fire.
We're just going to leave, right? Yeah. Oh, this is the anti-gravity sled he was talking about. Forgive me. It's a glorified elevator.
That sled is noisier than expected. The Progeny must know you're here.
Good. I want them to.
I mean, I would have thought all that gunfire might have clued them into that, but what do I know? I wouldn't really say we're the stealthiest squad in the world. Last unit through this entrance automatically activates Overwatch. Successful shots on enemies will crit. You know, when they say shots, would that count for Zephyr, who doesn't technically shoot? All units get plus 25 aim, so that would certainly be wasted on Zephyr. Let's use it for her. And then successful shots will crit. To do her. And then over here, we need to put Zephyr first and then do that. Oh, perfect. All right.
Time to move.
It's not really perfect
Let's go,
because basically only two of them will get the benefit of the smoke, but I don't care. It's fine. I think well, never mind. I'm not going to say that. So they're all aggressive. Wowza. That's what you want to see when you come into the room. A lot of thralls in here. A lot of thralls. You know what I kind of want to do is go upstairs after the brute Just because it kind of gets her away from all those other idiots. And I feel reasonably confident she'll be behind cover. I definitely want to use the poison spit here, I think. Toxic greeting, excuse me. Because there's no way we're killing all these morons. And if I can screw up somebody's aim and do a little damage, so much the better. Well, take the shot. That was pretty good, actually. Not gonna lie. Where's the wounded one? There he is. Let's try it. That was pretty darn good. Wow, we're taking some damage out of this. Okay. I mean, it could be worse. Oh, the boss is here.
You shouldn't be here. I have not lit the torch.
Yeah, okay. She hasn't lit the torch, of course. I mean, it really sucks for her, I guess. Okay, there's a couple ways we can go here. I could just polish off the brute. Or I could do this. Which, you know, realistically is probably what I should do. Polish off the brute and start the very long process of working on her. Only thing I don't like is the thrall is actually... Not that I don't want to do damage to the thrall, but do I want to jump downstairs away from her? See, that's the problem if I leave it like this. See, number 6, the thrall downstairs. Boy, you know how hard it is to just give up damage against some guy, though? But I'm going to do this. Because otherwise, unless she jumps down, I won't be able to get to her at all. It'll take me forever to come back up the steps. Well, had I known she was going to do that, I might have gone at that a little different direction. I still didn't like it, though, because this would have been the last person he attacked, and I wouldn't have gotten cover. There's no way. Everybody would have had me flanked, but now that I look at where I ended up, it's the same thing. So there's that. Well, this guy's going to die next turn no matter what. But in the meantime, I fear I'm going to regret doing what I did with Zephyr. Now, I'm actually in a decent spot. And I'm thinking, when's Zephyr go again? Do I want to use Tongue Grab just to get Zephyr out of there? I can't do it. Okay. Well, then I'm going to use Poison Spit. She's immune? Yeah, see, with these guys it shows, but with her it doesn't. It even shows on this thing. Would she really be immune to poison? Crap. Well, she's the only one in the area, so I mean, I'm not going to risk it if it's not going to do anything. That's really annoying. Alright, I'll do this. I mean, it's a bit crap because the other guy was going to die anyway, but at least I got the stupid sorcerer hurt. Let's get rid of this. I think we'll weaken Violet for every one of those we take down. I'm glad this is the last encounter because it's feeling like it's going to be an ugly encounter. All right, so there's no need to worry about saving crap anymore. I'm going to go ahead and use this. And then let's start hurting Violet.
Jolting the
I don't think there's any question who the most
Marginal
dangerous
as
person in the
always.
room is. It's not the sorcerer. It's not Thralls. Granted, I could have zapped an acolyte, so that may have been a mistake. Okay. For a second, I thought he was literally shooting at the sorcerer, but that was not the case. Yeah, I need to do this so badly.
Need a little help?
As long as it can keep up.
And then I'm actually going to use this, I think. Yeah. No, not you. I don't want her there for even one more action.
Hey, you got this.
So we're definitely going to use Crippling Blow. So these are my two options. Both Thralls, I mean, does it matter? Who goes first? Number 7. Alright, I don't know if I can get the kill, but I can at least get it started. And I rooted him. That's pretty good. My problem is, where do I go? I guess I'll come here. The guys that use guns will not be able to flank her. The psionic users are going to just hit no matter what, so. Good. Okay, now Zephyr gets to take the real turn here. And I say, let's do some damage here. Not immune to frag grenades, huh,
Tossing
Vi?
frag.
That's a shame. You're gonna lose your armor too. Now. Oh, brother. She's like the avatars, right? In XCOM 2. Gets to teleport every time you hurt her. Alright.
Splintering.
Well, you're gonna teleport again, then. Go on. I mean, where am I going? Over here? Sure. No chance to take out the Acolyte or Violet before they get another action.
You watch and wait.
Alright, I'm okay with that. Yep. Alright. You know what's interesting? Have you noticed the Acolytes earlier did a lot of that levitation ability? And then now they've just kind of stopped, really. I mean, you know what? It's going to be a while before she goes anyway. What are my odds? Wow, there's not a lot of people I can even hit with this. Let's just take this idiot out. Because if we can get rid of him and Violet both, I don't know, man. This mission starts to feel a lot more under control to
She of
me.
many wounds.
Alright. Speaking of taking Violet out. Now, I think Violet may have one more ace up her sleeve to play with. No, she doesn't. Okay.
Her will gives us voice.
So we get 3 dudes left on the map before I do anything else. Let's work on Zephyr. Don't need to come home with a scar. Yep, beautiful. Beautiful. So yeah, Torque has got 2 and Zephyr has 2 wounds, and that's it. And I could use this. I could pin the Sorcerer down. You know, maybe I will. Let's do it. Use a little crowd control. See if we can take out at least one more person before they get to go. So this thing has become kind of irrelevant. We'll just do this. Granted, you know, I should have done that. But I'm not too fussed about it. Okay. I think we just blast the bejesus out of the Sorcerer. Although, yeah. Let's do this. Talk about keeping somebody out of mischief.
Don't struggle.
So yeah, that clown. We had him nice and tucked away in the corner. Let me do this. I'm going to come over here because I don't really need to worry anymore about cover. That guy down. There you go. Beautiful. And no one, well, wounded, but everybody else lightly wounded. And we got 10 captured enemies to guarantee the intel bonus. I mean, I feel pretty good about that one. I'm not going to talk crap because this game, any XCOM game, has a way of paying you back when you do that. But that could have gone a lot worse. We completed enhanced shotguns while we were gone. That's fantastic. And Axiom has completed his unlock potential training.
Great job, Chimera Squad. The Progeny thought they could force a psionic evolution, but their tech was only capable of scrambling psionically sensitive minds for miles around. You stopped the Progeny in their tracks and saved hundreds of lives.
Beautiful.
After reviewing the intel from your investigation, we're left with more questions than answers. The Progeny tried to build a psionic weapon atop an old skyscraper. This required secrecy. Mayor Nightingale's death made their goal more difficult to achieve. Worse, there are clear signs they had external backing. Until we know more, we've designated their silent partner, Atlas.
Should we run down leads on Atlas?
No, there's too little to go on. Mayor Nightingale's death remains your priority.
You mentioned 2 other groups who could have aided her killers, but...
Focus on one. If Atlas becomes more than just a theory, we'll update.
Okay, so we have to pick between Grey Phoenix and Sacred Coil. I'm going to save Sacred Coil for last. So we will in fact go for Grey Phoenix. Boom.
Grey Phoenix is a group of primarily muton scavengers operating in the city. Recently, they've armed themselves with highly restricted weaponry. That puts them on our radar.
Alright, so, you know, we're back to where we were when we started the game in the sense that we just have nothing but blanks when it comes to knowing what these guys are up to. And also in the sense that we pretty much have to pick everything in here. Patchwork got a promotion. Oh, and we get some new blood. So, I mentioned there were 3 agents I did not get to use in my first campaign. Shelter is one of those. And it looks like, similar to Verge, he can use psionics. He can psionically swap positions with the targeted enemy or ally. And then he launches a psionic blast that disorients all enemies near the breach point. Wow. Targeted enemy is disoriented for an extra turn. 1 use per mission. That seems pretty interesting to me. All right, well, I do like Cherub a lot. He was one I have used, and his shields can be really good. But I'm all about trying new things in this game. So we're going to go with Shelter. We're going to promote Patchwork. What do we got to choose from? Shock Therapy. Upgrades Chaining Jolt to disorient and potentially stun targets. Or High Voltage. Chained electric attacks from Chaining Jolt or Voltaic Arc deal 1 to 3 extra damage. Now, here's what I don't like about this ability. They don't tell me anything about what kind of chance I have to disorient or stun. Whereas here, I will do 1 to 3 extra damage. And let me tell you, when you zap one guy for 4 and then the next guy for 4, that's pretty sweet. And I can tell you right now, when we get this ability, it's going to increase the range of her chaining quite a bit. So it's not just an extra one guy some of the time. You routinely can hit, multiple enemies. So I really like this. If I had a sense of, how much of a chance this would do, I might be tempted, but give me that damage.
This is where the city stashed us?
Hey, Shelter.
It's not so bad. I don't need my psionics to tell you're lying.
Not lying, just morale building.
I'll make do. Anything good to eat?
I saved some chili for you. The Red Bull in the fridge.
Now that's morale building.
Okay, awesome. Well, this has been a fairly long mission, so I don't want to keep this going too long. Today is Friday now, so we earned 30 credits, 10 intel, 10 Alarium. Let's just see. We do have enough to buy the shotgun and have 10 credits left over. Sweet. Look, the world's our oyster. All right, that actually makes me really happy though. And it happens just as Axiom completes his training. And I believe that he cannot train anything else right now. Yeah, he'll get one more ability, I believe, that we can train later. But before I forget, we'll pull Patchwork out. She's been in for a while now. And let's put Axiom in. And we'll figure out the rest of this stuff when we come back, I think. Because, as I say, this has been kind of a long episode. But I think a very productive one. It's great to get that first win against one of the 3 factions. And now when we come back, we'll have a fresh start. We'll figure out, what we want to do in assembly. And now that I have that extra person too, we can go ahead and start manning spec ops on a regular basis. And we'll figure out who we're going to train. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. I hope we see you next time.